Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Baby J TV. It's a Patreon first. Don't forget. Hop on the Patreon. We got the baby bunch of the revolutionary tier. Help independent journalism, independent media. Let's go. Justin Trudeau, man. Justin Trudeau. This joke of a leader. Apparently, they call him a leader. He's a clown. Okay. He basically yesterday had a press conference where he kind of addressed the truckers, the Freedom Convoy, and the man said, basically, they're all a bunch of racists. They're all a bunch of neo-Nazis. They're a bunch of hateful people, a small minority of Canadians, so on and so forth. The same smearing that his entire caucus, his liberal caucus, was saying. The same smearing that the state-sponsored media, CBC, Global News, CTV, all these media outlets that are owned by Post Media, which got a massive loan or payment from the government about a few years ago, right? CBC especially, which is 71% of its funding comes from the federal government. Who runs the federal government? Trudeau. There we go. So what he did during his press conference for about 30 minutes is he made things worse. He created more division and let people know, hey, I do not even want to listen or talk to the organizers or any other truckers. I don't want to even have a conversation. They are all anti-vaxxers. They're all idiots, and they're all racist. In much so more or less words, that's what he said, right? And the thing is, something he doesn't understand is that him pushing the jab, right, has made him look like such an idiot and such a hypocrite. Why? Because he himself is triple jabbed, and he apparently has COVID. Yeah, he's triple jabbed and he has COVID, right? And this is what they used to say at the beginning. They said that the jab will stop it. It will slow the spread, stop or slow the spread, right? They said both. And they said that the jab will make you, avoid serious illness. Well, if you look at recent studies, those three things are lies. Okay? If you look at him at his press conference, it's obviously a lie because the jab didn't stop the vid from going inside him, right? From getting through his family. Now, as much as I dislike Trudeau, I hope him and his family recover. You know what I mean? But this guy is an idiot because he keeps on pushing old, tired narratives that even scientists are disputing, right? Everybody says the Omicron is milder, and everybody knows it is. But this man is still pushing mandates, he's still pushing jabs, he's still pushing restrictions at a time where other nations, Denmark, England, I think Switzerland a few days ago, are all lifting their mandates. You know what I'm saying? They're all saying, hey, we have to learn to live with it. Right? That's not a fringe type of idea. No, majority of Canadians believe that. It came out a study this past weekend, that 54% of Canadians think that people should handle it by themselves and we should get over this. Right? And then you have splits within the Conservative Party. I'm not a conservative myself. I'm more so independent. And people are saying, hey, Erin O'Toole needs to get out of here because he's weak and ineffective. Just like Justin Trudeau. They're one in the same. It's 1A and 1B, right? And then you have a dude like Doug Ford, who also had a press conference about a few hours ago, right? He, just like Justin, they're all reading the same script. They're saying that all these truckers are racist, all these truckers are white supremacists, Nazis, and all that, right? When there's only been 2 pictures of anybody who had that kind of thinking, flag, and inclination. People were clearly against them, right? And these 2 people, or maybe 3, were quickly whisked away, and nobody could see them or know who they were because they were wearing full-blown masks. They were even scared to show that their messed up beliefs. You know what I'm saying? And then you look online at a place like an Instagram page like POC for the Freedom Convoy, where you see people of color at the convoy, man. People of color protesting. You have Sikhs Coalition of Truckers. They were there. You know You know what I'm saying? With turbans and everything, showing love and showing, hey, we're done with these mandates. We're done with all this, right? Then you have Doug Ford, who's doing press conferences instead of meeting with nurses who are mad at him for him not giving enough resources to them, right? He's firing people who choose to not get jobs, who are healthcare people, right? Clown. And he said it himself. Ontario has some of the strictest regulations in North America. Actually, not one of them. It's a clear-cut, the strictest mandates in North America. We're talking plus the United States. We're talking plus California. Ontario still has the strictest ones. And what's even worse is we have a mayor here in Ottawa called Jim Watson, who's weak and does nothing for Ottawa people, right? All he does is hating on the protests, just like Trudeau, just like Doug Ford. They're reading the same script. They're not meeting with any trucker organizers. They're clearly condemning it and hating on it. And this is the worst thing. This man has mishandled not just this situation. He mishandled a protest by the Ottawa Black Diaspora Coalition last year. They were protesting about the police fund going up, right? About the police fund going up. Why is the Ottawa police funding always going up each year when black people are always marginalized by these polices, always targeted and discriminated against by these polices, right? But this idiot, Jim Watson, still whiffs it and still gives these police a raise after the community was clearly protesting them, right? And he had issues with how that small group was protesting. Of course, he has issues with these truckers, man. He don't like any kind of protest because he's an idiot and he's a weak leader, right? Ottawa people do not like this guy. They don't like him so much. He personally chose not to get reelected in this year, 2022. And I thank him for that. We thank him for that because he's such a weak, ineffective leader, right? Mishandled OC Transport, mishandled protest, mishandled police budgeting, mishandling the truckers right now, giving no clear sign of reaching a compromise. All these three pathetic leaders from three ranges of government, municipal, Jim Watson, weak, joke, misinformed hater, Doug Ford, provincial, weak, fat, misinformed hater, to Justin Trudeau, weak liar. Go to liar.com. You'll see his face. Liar. Ineffective, division creating leader. And these are the people who run Canada. Big Baby JTV. Like, comment, sub. Join the Patreon. I'm out, bro.